That's enough of that. Hello. Welcome to Bingo Night. We are going to be doing something a little special tonight. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn on my lights. Now, the regulars who have been here for a while know that we love Ashtar on this stream. This is him. This is Ashtar. Here he is. He's an alien. He's blonde. He is the commander of the local fleet for our galactic quadrant. It's fantastic. He does a lot of good work for us, presumably for us. Let's see, just turn these to random. There we go. Let me turn on my lasers. And so tonight we're gonna deep dive on finding out who and what Ashtar is really all about. Alrighty, let me turn this. This one? Am I using the wrong one? No, this is definitely the right one. There we go. Do it. That's strobe. That's not what I want. It's not working. That's better. There we go. Now everything matches. Now our lights match our other lights. Okay, so Ashtar commands the space fleets of our galaxy. He's a very important man. Above Ashtar. Let's see if we can just get Ashtar's eyes. There he is. We'll just have him, like, hovering benevolently behind me. So, let's see. Who is Ashtar? I haven't fucking even looked at this video. Oh, also, before we do this, let's pick our bingo card. Let's go to bot commands. 1d4. I'm going to be on bingo card number 1. Fantastic. So my bonuses are 5D and wake up. Those are good ones. Those are good bonuses. Is that this one? No. The next one? Oopsies. No. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okie doke. I'm a little boomering today, but that's okay. Sometimes we're all boomers a little bit. Alrighty. Who is Ashtar?
So who is Ashtar and where did he come from? What species is he? A. When I focus on Ashtar, I get he is of Pleiadian and Nordic descent.
Pleiadian.
It looks as though he resided in the Pleiades system prior to coming to our solar system. There is a connection between him and Jupiter, God. But I get this was brief, and then he made his way to Earth. He looks to be tall, maybe 7 feet tall. His eyes are bright blue, his skin more pale than the picture to the right.
Imagine, like, being a high-level space alien. Like, so imagine you're an alien, right? And the only thing actually different about you is that, like, you look just like a human, but one of your hairs just kind of goes like that. That's it. Like, you've just got, like, a really weird center of the forehead cowlick.
The thing that really stands out is the glow, or bright aura around him. He appears to carry himself in a high vibration, so high he appears to illuminate. Ashtar seemed to take a special interest in humans several centuries ago. He was aware of the human species, but had not interfered or tried to communicate. In leaving Jupiter,
I love
he
when
went
people
to Earth
don't,
to explore,
like, use their
and
own
developed a
face
strong
or voice to
compassion
make
for
YouTube
humans
videos.
and wanted to raise the vibration of this dimension. To him the vibration was so low, he felt that if the collective could rise, it would enable people to learn their necessary life lessons with much more ease. We wouldn't necessarily be as advanced as him, but we have the potential to be so much more. With an increased vibration,
you can't be
we
as
could more
advanced
easily
as
tap into our
Ashtar.
spiritual gifts as well. Overall, he looks to be a being with a genuine desire to help us ascend. I get to watch out for copycats though, as I get there are many. When meditating, some beings may manifest as being him, when in reality they are not. When communicating with him, always ask, "Are you Ashtar?" If the being says anything except yes, force it along.
Oh my god.
And that is all I have for this reading. Thank you. Love and light.
So if so... Oh my god, wait. Did you actually just say love and light? Is that on my bingo card? Oh, it's not. That's a different bingo. Oh, I'm channeling a being. But, you know, when I asked if they were Ashtar, they said yes. So that means they're Ashtars.
Galactic Federation.
So this is Deadwing Dork.
probably
He's one of my
wondering what this
favorite
is.
YouTubers.
And I'm right there with you. Ashtar, sometimes called Ashtar Sharan, is the name given to an extraterrestrial being or group of beings. A Galactic Federation of Light, Cover Up, and Truth JFK Obama. I mean, sign me up, man.
Truth
Sign
JFK
me up.
Obama.
What? Here's a message from President John Fitzgerald Kennedy, always alive on a spaceship.
Always alive.
Greetings, my fellow citizens of planet Earth. I had the vision for bringing the world to peace! Triple exclamation marks. That's how you know it's serious. True peace on Earth can be accomplished. And this was what I chose to further because I knew I had a mission! Thanks for letting us know, JFK. My man, I was really thinking you were gone forever, dude, but it's good to know you're okay. Oh, Obama traveled to Mars. Obama's mother was part of an MK Ultra experiment.
If you don't know the lore, Obama actually owns these mines on Mars that are staffed entirely by kidnapped child slaves. And when the children have spent like 30 years on Mars, like, and they've grown up and they've been Martian miners for Obama as like slave labor, then what they do is they de-age the child back to like 4 years old when they kidnapped them, and they send them back in time to the moment that they kidnapped them from, and they replace them. So it's likely that you as a child were kidnapped, brought to Mars, forced to mine there for 30 years, turned back into a child, brought back in time, and then put back where they got you. Because that's the most efficient way to get people to work on your secret mines on Mars, for them not to find out about it. That's the only way that you can do it. No, you can't just keep like 10 people and keep de-aging them and having them keep working the mines forever. That wouldn't make any sense. Don't fucking question it.
Okay. Look at this. If you have a question for Ashtar, you can email it to him here. ashtarontheroad@aol.com.
Ashtar has an email
You know my
address.
man Ashtar. Interdimensional alien god, keeping it real with at AOL.com. You know what I'm saying? Please be sure to include at least your first and last initials and the state or country where you live. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I trust your god here. I feel like he should be able to know that. I don't know. Isn't the Galactic Federation the Metroid thing? Well, let's go. This one looks like the website. The Ashtar command.
Oh.
Is the
Is this still a live website? ashtar.galactic.to? .to. Oh, here it is. Oh, man. Ashtar Command is an airborne division of the Great Brother Sisterhood of Light under the administrative direction of Commander Ashtar. That's not Ashtar. And the spiritual guidance of Lord Sanada, our Commander-in-Chief. Oh my god. It's Jesus. Is this a real person? His eyes are too big. Okay, never mind. Jesus the Christ. Composed of millions of starship and personnel from many civilizations, we are here to assist Earth and humanity through the current cycle of planetary cleansing and polar realignment. We serve like midwives in the birthing of humanity from dense physical to physical etheric bodies of light, capable of ascending into the fifth dimension along with the Earth. Okay. Sure. The Ashtar Command is an etheric group of extraterrestrials, angels, and light beings, and millions of starships, working as coordinators of the activity of the space fleet over the Western Hemisphere. So Ashtar controls the entire fleet for the whole galaxy, but only for the Western Hemisphere of the Earth. Only for America. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. The Ascended Master who walked the Earth incarnated as Jesus the Christ, Ashtar, the commander of the Galactic Fleet, and representative of the Universal Council of the Confederation of Planets, is currently engaged in Earth's ascension process. Okay. There are 144,000 light workers called Eagles connected to the command. That is the minimum of souls required for the ascension process. So they're working on like a really shitty like budget is basically what I'm getting out of this. They're like, okay, we've got a skeleton crew running to ascend Earth right now. Oh god, they serve like cosmic midwives in the ascension process. Okay, thank you. Oh no. Honey, I don't think you're allowed to call any of your organizations the Great White Brotherhood. I don't think you can do that. Also, I don't think this website ever advanced out of, like, the early 90s. Oh no. Alright, let me put this here. And then let me just, like, stretch it to here, maybe? A little bit further? A little bit further. There we go. And now you guys can read along with me. The spiritual hierarchy serving the earth is made up of cosmic beings, angels, and ascended masters. Ascended masters are individuals who have obtained the victory of ascension and are in heaven. Okay. The Great White Brotherhood. I can't keep saying that. The GWB is made of these, as well as their unascended disciples and adepts in the lower octaves. Divine beings, individualizations of God, have assisted the earth since Archangel Michael led the coming of the first root race of the sons and I feel like we've been dumped into the lore on like episode 25 of the anime, and we need, like, there's a whole fucking OVA, like a 2-part OVA that explains all of this shit. Let's see. Okay, that's the only 2 things on this channel. What Ashtar Sharan is and is not. Let's find out. There he is. So handsome, Ashtar. They did a really good job, like, cutting this, They did a really good job cutting this image out. Good job, guys. There are many false claims circulating about Ashtar. Alright, tell me what some of the false claims about Ashtar are. Tell you the truth. Okay. So he's not Archangel Michael. Okay. Ashtar is an etheric being. That's also not true. Ashtar's just a guy. He's just a guy. Ashtar is dead? Oh, okay. Thank God. I don't know if I could handle Ashtar being dead. Ashtar is evil? Oh no! Okay. Wait. My name is Ainu Sariel, and I am Ashtar Sharan's twin flame. This is from 2013. So this is from 2013, and they're using the term twin flame. And Aphrodite University... Wait. That's 2014. So we need Dr. Amanda Noel. Go to her videos. Sort by oldest. So... Hi, Murky. This is the first one I've seen you in a while. We're... Here, let me drop bingo cards for you. I think that this person... Wait, where am I? Here I am. No, not this person. This person has been using the term twin flame way before Dr. Amanda Noel. Dr. Amanda Noel stole this lady's fucking shtick. No, my twin flame. Everyone has a twin flame. Okay. Twin flames are very much alike when it comes to personality and interests. The more I got to know Ashtar. Oh god. Alright, we can double speed this. Your twin flame's appearance. Your twin flame is the best, so okay. Okay, whatever, lame. How to 12 twin flames from soulmates. It's not always easy to know the difference between twin flames and soulmates. In this video, I will tell you a fast and easy way to tell them apart. The easiest way to know the difference is to imagine this. Imagine you have a little cell in front of you. Now take this cell and split it into two new cells. One of the new cells is you, the other is your twin flame, your two... Okay. Okay. I feel like... Twin flame is the person at the edge of your ballpark? What does that mean? Please visit our blog. I would like to visit your blog. There you are. Alright, when was the last time you posted? This person's blog is it just links back to their YouTube videos. Alright.
I love Commander Ashtar, and indeed he is one of the best known and most popular of the great illumined ones. If you're attracted to him, your soul almost certainly wishes you to be an ambassador.
If you want to fuck Ashtar, if you want to fuck our boy Ashtar, where is he? Here he is, right here. If you'd hit this, you are an alien ambassador.
For Earth. It may well be that you're already serving in this capacity in your dreams and in your inner world, and that you are in some way connected to the great intergalactic schools. There are 12 such schools in the inner planes, and if you're not already connected, Commander Ashtar will issue an invitation to train with him and the mighty Seraphina in the intergalactic schools. And you do this at night in your sleep. And it's when your 12 fifth dimensional chakras are fully open and you are ready to serve that you can become an intergalactic messenger, negotiator, advisor, or worker of some kind. Now, some people who've never even heard of him or thought of helping our planet by connecting with the stars, but when they...
So... I don't... Okay. Anyone... So what I've gathered so far is that anyone who has any sort of, like, interest in being a star worker or an Ashtar boy, it just gets to be one.
My name is Ashtar Athena Sharon.
Now say your original name.
What? You're not Ashtar. What the fuck?
My name is Ashtar Athena Sharon.
Now say your original name.
Saivani Sharma Singh, or Saivani Eversole.
And you were married to?
John Eversole.
Okay,
New Age music is good, but
It was
their beliefs are fucking
1952.
insane.
In Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I was 12 years old, and I didn't want to be on the planet anymore because there wasn't enough love.
Oh.
And so I was crying. I was looking up
There just wasn't enough love on the planet.
at the sky. And I asked that whoever brought me here, would you please come and take me home? Because I can't be here. And a young blonde man...
Imagine being 12, right? And you go outside and you're like, there's not enough love on the planet right now. Can the aliens come and get me? I really need the aliens to come pick me up. There's just not enough love on the planet.
man came to me in a dream that night.
Oh, young
And
blonde man
20
came
years
to her in a
later, in
dream.
1972, I recognized that young blonde man as John Roger. I walked into my
Don
first
Roger.
seminar, 1972,
Who's Don Roger?
in Chatsworth, and I went up to him, and I said, "Are you the young blonde man that's been coming to me in my dreams all these years?" And he said, "Yes, love. I've been working with you in this lifetime since around junior high." And he nailed it. He completely recognized me. I completely recognized
Donald
him.
Rogers was an American professional football player.
In
Okay.
1972, when I went to my first seminar, it was in
Internalize your
Chatsworth,
traumas like a
California,
normal
at the home of
person,
David
God damn
and,
it.
Heather Giorgio. And in those days, seminars consisted of JR sitting on
Basically.
a armchair out in the backyard, because by this time we had outgrown living rooms. And he was sitting in an armchair on the lawn.
We've
and we were all
outgrown
gathered,
living rooms.
I would guess maybe
Society
100,
has
150 of us,
progressed past the
at this
need
point.
for living rooms.
And they would pass the mic around, and we would say our names and put things in the light. And that was my very first seminar experience with JR. And as I have shared with you, I recognized him the moment I saw him, and he me. And that became for me my whole life, because my whole life ever since has been involved with JR, the movement, and doing what
I met this guy this one time, and he looked like someone that I once dreamed about this one time, and he told me that I dreamed of him. So, I just made that my entire life. This is everything that I am now, is just this one dude.
we came to do, which was to open hearts and share love.
Jesus Christ. Imagine being in a cult like this.
It must have been about 1974 when we finally had gotten prana, that JR came with a van and loaded my husband and I up
Right?
from
Like,
our two-story beautiful home in
I
Santa
have
Barbara,
weird dreams all
and
the
carried us
time,
off
and that
and
doesn't
installed
mean
us
I
in
just
Prana.
fucking
Shortly after he installed us at
give my
Prana, he bought
entire life into...
a beautiful building for my husband John and started ever.
Right! At least write one of those fucking romance novels where the fucking cover is like this. Like, okay. Like this, right? A cowboy's honor. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So we take a cowboy's honor, right? And then we just kind of... We'll take Ashtar. And we'll just kind of like... Just make him a little bit small. Bam! That is what I'm into now. I unironically want to Photoshop Ashtar's face onto a bunch of romance novels now. Maybe I'll do that on my side monitor while we watch
Soul
this.
Dome factory. He became the chairperson in charge of that whole operation. He staffed it with people from Prana.
Let's take
He,
this one.
I believe, fulfilled the
Oh,
desire
dude,
of John's
Ashtar
heart
looks a lot like
by
Fabio.
giving him this opportunity to bring his dream
See?
into fruition, which was to build geodesic domes that would sustain themselves during what
Sex,
he foresaw would be
pasta, and
severe
the
weather,
special
like we're having
woman
at
he
this
still
time on the planet.
needs.
And these domes, you see, would withstand
You're really making me want to Photoshop like a really shitty romance novel
200
together.
mile velocity winds, and that was his vision, was to create this kind of housing. John Roger, he was there from
Let's
the very
see.
get-go.
This one's a good
And at one time, John was
one.
very discouraged because he couldn't quite get it perfect. And he said, JR, I've got 33 failures. And John Roger said, fine, put the 33 failures together. I don't care how you do it, just put them together. And he did. And
Oh
that was the
my
first
god.
dome. And then
I just... You need to see how bad this Photoshop is. This is fucking glorious. Like, look at the paw! The paw line is so bad. Is this a romance novel about this dude fucking a puma? Like, are we Okay. Are women okay?
John Roger
Are
had that
women
dome installed
doing
on
all
the
right?
Arrowhead property, which at one point he'd asked us actually to live on the property and manage it, which we ended up not doing, but we had a hand in getting the property at Arrowhead, Windermere
This
property.
is some Animorphs
Prana.
shit. Yeah,
We
basically.
got Prana because of a dream that I had, a vision that I had. A week
I don't know
before
if
JR
it's some
invited us to come down
Animorphs
and look at the
shit or
property
if
and
it's
tell him
just like...
what we thought of it. And as soon as we drove onto the
I don't
property
know,
of John
man.
Roger, and this again was, what,
Let's get Paint
1974?
3D going. Let's get Ashtar.
I recognized it from a dream I just had. And JR made me tell him the dream, and when I did, he said, that's our sign from Spirit. We'll purchase this property. And that's our Prana today. I have never, ever doubted who JR is. I recognized him as a Christ-conscious master from the moment I laid eyes on him. I
Who?
had 20 years of working with him on the inner plane.
What the fuck? We just got Christ consciousness, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
In the invisible,
Oh my
before I met him
God.
physically. Our first trip where I really got to know him was when we went to see Sai Baba in 1972. So there was never a question in my mind who JR is. In 1972, we decided we would go to India. We being John Roger, a group of us. And we had just gone
Why
out to
are
have
they
dinner
like
after the
this?
first seminar that I had attended in Chatsworth. And so we laid up plans to go. This was August when I first met JR. So October 16th, we were in India to see Sai Baba for the first time.
Okay.
And
I
the
assume
first thing
Sai
that happened,
Baba
which
is
was
some
very
sort
extraordinary,
of,
was that we got to meet the son of the great
like
Russian
mystic.
artist, Nicholas Rorik's son, Svetoslav. And I was used as an instrument to bring that meeting between JR and Dr. Svetoslav Rorik. And afterwards, when JR and I were in a taxi together, he turned to me and he said, you know he was one of the Ascended Masters, don't you? I remember crying at the point. So we went to see Sai Baba, and this is the second
So
Western...
it's okay when these ascended masters and, you know, magical spirit people use women as tools to achieve their goals. That's okay? That's
group
fine?
of
Okay.
Americans to ever go see Sai Baba. This is the early
That's fine.
years before there was any Sai organization. And we were in this interview, 50 of us. JR was sitting at Sai Baba's feet. I was sitting next to Sai Baba on some sort of a couch. We were all clustered around the floor, all of us that had gone, many of whom are still in the movement, by the way. And
Oh,
Baba
that's a
said to
little
John
bit
Roger,
cursed.
you are my gift of love to this world.
Okay.
And he had
Here-
already told Muriel Engel,
Here's what
my dear
I've
friend, who got me into the
unfortunately
movement originally.
accomplished
He is a great light, great
over
soul.
here, right?
And then
So,
he told
look,
us that
we've got
MSIA, which
Ashtar.
he called,
We've got his
Messiah.
face,
And JR said,
but we
"But
don't
Baba,
have his
still,
eyes.
It's pronounced differently." He said, I know, mere detail. We were the largest American group, the second largest to ever go see Sai Baba.
That's
The year was
fine.
1972. And JR
We
was
have
sitting
his
at Baba's
face,
feet.
but we
I'm
don't
sitting
have
next
his
to Sai
eyes.
Baba,
But you know
and then
what? We
the rest
don't
of the group was
need
gathered
Ashtar's
like so many
eyes.
flowers at the feet of Sai Baba. Sai Baba immediately, which I thought was interesting, noticed that one of the people with JR, one of the staff, was had his glasses hanging from his mouth. And that, I could tell, was bothering Sai Baba. So he turned to him and he said, have some
Why is
respect for your teacher. Take those out of your
bothering
mouth. Put them on your
Sai
face
Baba?
properly. So he was very attentive that everyone should accord respect to JR, which I have to tell you is very unusual for Sai Baba.
Don't
If you're
worry
a phony
about that
guru,
yet.
He will not give you the time of day. Moreover, he will bust your
He,
number in a
he
heartbeat.
literally does just keep
So for
saying
him
Sai
to
Baba.
accord the
I
respect
don't
that he
know
did to JR was very, to me, very telling.
what this
Moreover, I have
moral
personally
of
many,
this
many
story
photographs
is
where
going
JR
to
and Sai
be.
Baba are standing together with their arms around each other. And they're glowing, their faces are glowing, like two divine beings, just
Yeah.
in love with God and in love with love.
Except
point,
that
Sai
when
Baba
you
waved
say
his hand,
in love
which is
with
how he
God,
materializes
you mean
things,
in
and
love
out
with
of his
this like
palm came a
random
pendant
person
that said love on it, golden
that you
pendant.
like
And he said
decided
to JR, you are my
is
gift of
God.
love to this world. And he gave him the pendant, actually put it around his neck. And that shows up in the photographs. You can see Baba and JR standing with their arms around each other and that pendant around JR's neck. Then Sai Baba materialized, John Roger, a large, very, very large diamond, in which when you look into it, you can see Sai Baba moving about
Materialized
as if
him
it was
a
a television
diamond.
screen. He
All
told
right.
us, oh, by the way, he also had a copy
I-
which he was reading, which was our original
I made
New
this.
Day Herald. It was called On the Light Side. And he was
I
reading
made
and
this.
he was reading, and he said, oh, good questions. And then he would read what JR had to say
There's
about
our
the question.
boy.
He said,
We're
good
gonna
answers.
save that.
And then he said MSIA would be around the world
Ashtar.
by the end of 1972. It would be known all over the world.
Thank you,
That he was
Ashtar.
blessing it. And he also said, never worry about money. He said, you see, it cost
I
thousands of rupees.
see. Paint 3D is fucking fantastic because it has like a face cutter outer tool and it works fucking first time a lot of the time. Okay, I think we have. Oh, where is it? We have a video. Aha! Trump's war against the UN and Ashtar. So Donald Trump is trying to wage war against our boy Ashtar, and I can't stand for that. Oh shit, I actually need to go get my wine.
And hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Sherry Schreiner.
Wait.
Things I want to talk about.
Sherry Schreiner? Am I crazy, or does Sherry Schreiner run a cult? Yeah, no.
It seemed to some videos where the majority of churches today is not.
Oh my god. Sherry Schreiner actually does run a cult. And Ready to Glare did a video on it. I love Ready to Glare. She's a cool person. I guess we're gonna join a cult today, boys. I'm gonna go get some wine.
It's been a busy week, so a lot of new things happening.
I can't fucking hear
I
shit
don't know
that
if
this
you guys
woman is
felt
saying, though.
change coming on Friday the 20th, but I sure did.
Can I, like, overboost this?
Been waiting a long time.
No.
A long time for this time, so.
Okay, I'll be right back. I need
And
wine.
it's gonna move quickly. It's gonna be like a torpedo effect. If you thought the last couple months of last year was a whirlwind, with all this info coming out and disclosure, and yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. That's why, I just asked the Father last week, whatever, for just some time for peace for a little bit, because I know things are gonna speed up and keep being a whirlwind, and it's just gonna come in all different directions now. Now the church is all hyped on Trump, and it's funny. It reminds me of the old Democrat.
So as far as I'm aware, like, Sherry Schreiner is QAnon before QAnon
so pick which one
existed.
You want. The red pill or the blue pill. The red pill or the blue party. And they're both evil. You're just picking a lesser evil. And I know people want to have all this hope and stuff. And,
how dare people have hope?
It's 2017 now. It's time to wake up.
Oh my god, she
I
said our
posted last
secret
year.
bonus phrase! So, Murky, I don't know if you've been here, but I've updated the bingo rules a little bit. When you get a box that has a ×2 on it, you have to drink double. So that's exciting. Sherry Schreiner is like the avatar of conspiracy bingo. Oh, don't worry. We'll get to reincarnation and starseeds. Because Ashtar is the person who distributed the starseeds.
That it was just, the soul scalping was going to get really bad.
You shouldn't be taking shots for each box. Oh my god, Murky, no. That's how you die.
You have to give to get. And so for a long time in the Illuminati, you had to sacrifice. You had to give to get. And it wasn't just celebrities, it was politicians.
Ooh,
it was
wine is
CEOs. It was anyone with
it's
money.
so cold that it tastes completely different than it usually does.
If you wanted fame, or
No.
fortune,
Okay, you drink every square, but you only take shots for the bonus shot at the bottom of the board and for bingos. Everything else you should just be sipping your drink. I'm not trying to give anybody like permanent liver damage here, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to like ruin your life.
And that required signing the dotted line and making a sacrifice to Lucifer. And this isn't anything new. They've been doing this for thousands of years.
This isn't anything new.
Ran these schemes and how he runs the world in the background.
It's true.
And so I warned last year that You know, it was going beyond
Oh, here,
fame and fortune that
I also have
anyone who had signed
faceless
the dotted line,
Ashtar
anyone
from where
that was
we
one of them
where
at
we
all,
stole his
was going to
face.
use it soul sculpt, and it wasn't
That's
just the
good.
signers; it was
It's good.
their families and people associated with them, because they got tired of dealing with
Oh, that's an idea.
spouses. And so what
Okay,
would
I
happen
need
is when they
to
soul sculpt one, they would just soul sculpt the other.
Open
And then if the
this.
kids complained, they would soul sculpt the kids
With
too.
Paint 3D. Right.
And so anyone
So we've got
involved
this.
with his brotherhood at
Now
all,
we magic select.
the brotherhood and the sisterhoods, they were soul sculpt.
And we try to
Just calling
get
his dues.
just him as
You know,
much as
people always thought when
possible.
they signed the dotted line and
Okay,
gave their soul to the
next.
devil, that he would collect it when they died.
We need the rest of his hand.
And of course, the biggest laugh of that was, you know, who's guaranteeing how long you're gonna live? You know, and you don't make a deal with the devil. He's gonna lie. He's gonna lie to you. He's the father of lies. What are you gonna do?
There
Call
we
him a liar?
go. Hell yeah.
Well, yeah.
See
he
this
is
shit?
A liar.
Okay,
and so
now
last year was just a
we're
takeover
gonna get rid of this area.
of the Alps. Artificial life forms. I don't know what else you call
Bam. Amazing!
synthetics.
Microsoft,
clones that look alike.
you just continue to
You know,
improve.
when you looked at the inauguration on the 20th,
There we go. There we
all I
go.
saw was what I call
I
Autobots.
just want to remove these
That's why I'm just going to
pixels.
start calling them Autobots.
Fucking amazing. Look at that.
Because they're all
Done.
technically controlled via
Shoop.
chip implants.
Look at
or
I love
mind
how it like
wires.
tries to fill in the back.
Even if they're
cursed.
clones or synthetic,
The technology.
androids, they're all controlled.
Alright, so we've got
by chip
Ashtar.
implants.
Can I make
it's
this into a
Autobots.
sticker?
I was
Okay,
looking
well.
at over the 1 million people or plus that were at the inauguration, and I asked Father,
Control click.
how many are fake?
Now we bring this
I was
over
expecting
here.
a much
And we
larger
just
number.
paste.
Just at the general public that was there, and he said 20%. 20% were fake out of 1 million people. That's 200,000.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's not even too difficult for me to figure out.
Ashtar from the
I'm not the
machine.
genius with math usually.
I just can't move him now, but I can still.
But of course, the entire
Oh no! Oh
sections
no!
of where you saw the presidents, they were all Autobots.
This is
I don't know if you saw the
unfortunate.
preachers. I think that Rodriguez.
This is
trying to
really
figure out who was the one from New
unfortunate.
York. I
I'm
think he
so
was.
sorry.
He's the one that took over that Times Square church
Oh
that
god,
Wilkerson used
I didn't mean for this
used
to
preach.
happen.
Am I getting it all mixed up, or am I on the right page here? I think it was Wilkerson that was the pastor of the Times Square
I'm
church.
sorry.
And then there was this guy, and I think it's this Rodriguez. And
no! I've just
voodoo
made
and
so many
witchcraft and
50-year-old
satanic
like
background. I saw him doing an interview
like
somewhere.
50-year-old suburban white woman
not
like
like this
completely
guy.
soaking wet.
I could tell the first 2 seconds he was a snake. And he's
And
going
save
on
this
and
as
on about
hunky
his salvation in the Lord.
Ashtar.
Yeah, right. He's dead. You're dead. You know, you can. when you
Alright,
talk
so
to
now we've got
people,
this, but then we can
Or they're talking. You can just feel the spirit in them.
my
And this
stand.
guy was dead. And I don't know how else to describe it. He's just not one of the Lords. Didn't have any light in him. But he's going on and on about
I don't know, it's
how
Sherry
evil and
Shriner.
wicked he was
This
and
is
how
what
he
she
messed
does.
himself and
She just
how he
rambles.
used to do all these bad things towards Christians, and then he was saved, and now he's the pastor.
And now he's the pastor, and oh, we're working for the UN, and
Oh.
Sherry Shriner knows the Vatican.
And now he's got I just released an article on Trump and the Masonic Jewish tag team. Because he's just kind
What?
of all over the place. His bloodline is Ashkenazi Jew,
Oh,
which is why his
Sherry.
daughter's married to a Jew.
Oh, Sherry.
And
Sherry,
his
please.
daughter and son are married to Jews.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay. Here's a different Ashtar. This is This is Ashtar, but this is like hunky Ashtar. Somebody else beat me to making a hunkier Ashtar. yeah, basically like, okay, Grandma, we know you're gonna go on one of your racist rants about the Jews controlling everything. Please stop. Come on, Ashtar. Okay, well, maybe that'll load later. Backward speech of Ashtar Command Southern TV 1977 broadcast interruption. Come on, Ashtar. Oh, the government is stopping us from watching videos about Ashtar. Oh no, the government is stopping us from watching video. Okay, Ascension Simplified with Ashtar.
Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Does Sherry Shriner have the book? Oh, Jesus Christ.
New subs, welcome. Old subs, thanks for being around. And if you're just viewing, take what you want. Stay or leave, it's your call.
Okay.
So, I was led to do a video about the Ascension. A subscriber asked about it. In my community tab on my channel. And just taking a mental break here, and I was led to do it. And I was also led to ask Ashtar. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ashtar.
I was led to ask Ashtar about what I should do with my YouTube channel.
I don't even know much about Ashtar.
Cowboy.
But the name popped up, so I'm going to channel Ashtar.
Oh, he's going to channel Ashtar live.
Of the Ascension.
He's going to do it for us.
All right. So let me tune in and give you what I get. Spirit guides and angels protect me in white light and give me the information I desire. I wish to channel Ashtar. To explain the ascension process to the collective tonight through the perspective known as glitch, as am I.
I gotta talk to Ashtar.
Very friendly.
They're very friendly. Ashtar is so friendly.
Thank you. Okay, my ears are ringing now. I was communicating.
I think that might just be tinnitus, buddy.
Connecting to the internet. Spiritual internet.
The spiritual internet! Oh no.
Strong galactic council. Okay. Like a spokesperson. I'm able to channel and communicate at the same time at this point, more so than I have been able to.
Okay.
Just give me a minute, I'm just dialing it in.
Well, while you're doing that, I have this.
The ascension process.
And you know what? Instead of this, here's what we're going to do.
Simplify.
We're going to magic select this title.
It's the yearning of one's soul to ascend.
We're going to get this.
It's the
Just
breaking
the word
off
Cowboys.
of the old and the casting upward of the new.
Next.
It's the breaking free
This
of the
whole bit,
matrix of
please.
reality that you think is reality.
Thank you. Done.
And the uprising.
Just
of the
delete
truth.
that.
The ascension process
Text.
is an individual
3D
process
text.
and also a collective process. But it's more so an individual's journey.
Shit, I need to drop her this
from
color.
the 3D into the 5D, so to speak.
Aha.
Which is why a lot of people confuse the three-dimensional shift into 5D with the ascension process. They are two different things, but they merge at some point.
And
are you seeing the signs and synchronicities?
no, everything. When you see
Are
the
you
signs
catching
and
the phrases on radio,
synchronicities,
stations, songs, TVs, movies, triple numbers?
I read
etc.?
it. It's anything and everything
These are
is Ashtar's responsibility.
appetizers, if you will, of the main course.
There we go. It's perfect.
How long does the ascension process
and
take?
Ashtar's honor.
As long as it takes you to ascend. There is no end day of the ascension process. It is an individual's journey upward.
Yes. We're gonna probably be
there's my
manufacturing
sign.
cursed
One beat, as
romance
usual,
novel
you do
covers
an
this whole
alarm.
video. This whole stream.
Ooh, the dark doesn't want this video out. Okay.
Ooh,
White
the
light
dark
detector.
doesn't want this video out. Ooh. Channeling is a psychic power.
The expression
Yes.
of soul. So,
Channeling is a psychic power.
okay.
Tell us about
You're living your
Ashtar.
life. Do. And you ask questions. Your questions are heard throughout the universe.
Okay.
Your spirit is wanting to relay messages to you, but your logic is blocking. Things that you deem coincidental are actually cooperative incidents. They're happening on your behalf for you to ascend the ladder of the
See? He just justified you yelling at the moon.
soul's journey here on Earth to become the truest form of yourself. The rungs up the spiritual ladder, if you will. There is no specific time because time is an illusion.
Oh,
There's no end date.
okay.
You're always learning.
Reality is
In
fake.
truth, you're always ascending.
Oh, do you have astral
You're always
projection?
learning.
I don't have astral projection.
Look at it as a ladder that you are climbing.
Yeah, you can mark down
When you
astral
decide
projection.
that you've had enough. When you jump off the ladder, there's a platform, and then you walk onto that level of existence to journey and to learn about that level of existence. Until you decide that you've had enough, you've learned enough, and you start climbing the ladder again to another level.
Say something about the pyramids.
The ladder is never ending. You can go as high as your mind can understand for this current incarnation here on Earth. The ascension process is
Reincarnation.
an individual's process. Now,
Ooh,
where
that's
it
one of your
crosses
bonus
paths
points.
with
You got a double.
the three-dimensional shift into the five-dimension.
Fucking ass. As soon as I was like, ooh, you got a double, I got fucking 5-dimensioned. He fucking heard me talking shit through the internet and was like, I'm gonna get him. Ugh, this wine sucks.
Dimensional shift is that when there are so many people as there are now in this current illusion of time,
I wonder if I can take this and turn this off for 1 sec, and then get this one. This current illusion of time. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to say something about the pyramids. Now, I wonder if I can do this. Bonus drinks. And then we do... Oh. We do... No. What? The playback device? What do you mean? Bonus drinks. No, that's the... What are you talking about, error operating sound device? Okay. Bonus drinks. And then we take this. I'm going to shoot you. Fucking Audacity. What are you talking about? This is the speakers that we're using. Bonus drinks. I'm doing 3 buzz. Why is it not? Bonus drinks. Okay, that's weird. I'll do it later.
There's such a batch of people at one time ascending simultaneously.
I usually like Audacity, but for some reason it's being really shitty right
that
now.
There is a collective shift in awareness and consciousness.
I think it's maybe because my microphone is also being used by OBS.
Of the collective is so strong that Earth itself has to also go through an ascension. The darkness will diminish.
Yeah.
As the consciousness of the collective is shifting upward into the light spectrums.
Okay, cool. What does that mean? I know, ascension is literally so close to just raise your vibration.
Do you like my perspective? The way I'm communicating for them?
No.
Through the filter known as glitch. And I am honored to do so.
Is that your channel name? No.
An individual's journey in collective uprising.
Paul's original video is here.
Take the red.
Oh, this is his original channel. This is 4 days ago. Oh no. 3 hours?
Yo.
This is the same dude.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Watch me get fucking copyright claimed for that. Alright, tell me about...
Soul connected to the...
Tell me about
my days
something.
feel like weeks, and I can't explain what I mean by that.
You mean you're really bored sitting around the house in quarantine, and you have nothing better to do than sit around, and it feels like time is stretching on forever. We know. We're all in a quarantine.
I remember when my days used to feel like days. Go to work, go home, do the do, go to work, go home. Now it's like, in an hour, 5 things shift, and I'm like, what is happening? This is crazy. In it to win it.
Okay. Alright. How many views does this have? 144 views.
This shit's about to get real. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's gonna get real. Oh my God. When I had to give my son CPR because he OD'd on fentanyl, I got a streak of white in my hair overnight. He lived, he's clean for years. Nice.
Oh, he's reading chat.
Got that good wisdom streak.
Thank God. I was like, oh.
I get it, man. You gotta remember this. Whenever somebody gets hooked into drugs, it's because they're deep down, they're just super sensitive, man.
Yeah.
And they escape reality. That's why people.
Yeah, you know, you do CPR on your son, and then you limit break, and you get your next job advancement.
Whenever people do fucked up things, or things like that, it's because they want to escape reality. Deep down, they're probably just mad sensitive, trying to find that good source connection. Can't find it. Get stuck in a poop loop of drugs. Happens. Morgan, I have definitely felt the sway today. I have solid footing and yet can feel myself tipping.
You probably just have an ear infection, buddy.
Feel myself tipping a little, so to speak.
Probably just have an ear infection. That throws off your center of balance.
I don't have those days anymore, so... The key is this, man, like, no matter what's going on, you just gotta stay in that vibe.
God, fucking trashy boys in tank tops is actually my type. And it's terrible.
Shit. It's clean and it's green. Terrible.
What is he saying? Is he fucking... What is he saying?
It's clean and it's green. It's clean and it's green. Oh my god! I can open the window. Holy shit!
What are we talking about?
It's clean and it's green. Terrible. Yo, terrible. Get this boy on Comedy Central, man. I'm dying. What's green and smells like pork rinds? I don't want to know, dude. That's gross. I don't even want to hear the word green and pork rind in the same sentence.
That is funny.
Miss Piggy, it's green and it's clean. And it's clean. I can't say it. It's amazing.
Oh god, he's so fucking high.
I think there is still time for him. Absolutely, bro. What did you drink the cough? I'm gonna drink the cough. If you're awake, there is still time for him. Absolutely, bro. What did you do to get so sleepy? Rev, have you ever done a 3-hour live stream?
I know.
And play songs and shit?
These boys just
That's
have
why they call you
so
bravery.
many
Absolutely.
fucking hallucinogens.
You know
all
who calls
over
them
the place.
bravery, right? Yeah, bravery. You are source. You're not you. You think you're you. You think. You believe because you think you look in the mirror with these eyes and think you're you. You're not. You're source. With a body and a personality in the matrix. You die, back to source. You weren't even you. You have to get this. You have to get this. It's deep. It's east.
God, fucking dumb, grimy stoner boys are my thirst trap. It's unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate. Reptilians, Ashtar, first contact. BitChute won't load videos. Alright.
Hear his name, they instantly become switched on. He has that extraordinary capacity. As I said, you may already
Alright,
be
who is this
dating
lady?
him. You may even have
Orb meditation. Oh, Metatron. Metatron is an
today,
archangel.
I have a fabulous orb for you, and we're going to go on a journey with it. So this orb has Archangel Jophiel, the Angel of Wisdom, Metatron, Gabriel.
Look at this unicorn painting. Oh my god, I want it. I want it.
Michael, and Lady Nada, who also has
Oh,
great wisdom.
I'm really just in touch with Metatron right now. And Metatron is helping me channel Ashtar. Welcome to the chat, Singe.
Is the goddess of wisdom, and as I say the name, an energy is
I love how these people are like, they get super into like the Christian mythology, and then they just start talking about like, oh, such and such is this goddess and that goddess of wisdom, and like, oh, this is this, and oh, I'm in touch with Horus and also Thoth, and they just pick everything.
This card guides you to listen to your inner voice and follow it. Archangel Metatron is helping you to make higher choices in your life.
Oh.
And your happiness depends on your ability to go with the flow and trust your heart.
So that's all coming from a grainy Polaroid of something round and the number 7. You get untold psychic
We are
power.
going to go on a journey to enable you to open up.
Oh my god, she just holds this fucking card up the whole time.
So just look deep into this orb.
Okay.
Either close.
Look deep into the grainy orb, boys. Oh, Singe, you need to see the unholy thing I've created. I want you to enjoy this. This is our original best-selling romance novel in Ashtar's honor, in which Ashtar is a cowboy on Ram Ranch, and there's 18 cowboys, 8 Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch is under siege.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Ram
Big herd
Ranch.
throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be fucked.
Oh no.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on
Cowboys
their knees
in the
wanting to
shower
suck cowboy
in Ram
cocks.
Ranch.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
Ram Ranch really rocks. You're so right.
Hot, hard, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 18 more wild cowboys out in the yard. Big
18
bulging
more
cocks
wild
ever so
cowboys out
hard.
in the yard.
Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Oh, no.
Big hard throbbing cocks.
Wait.
Ram and cowboy butt like a breed of ram wanting to rut.
Whoever makes this, whoever fucking makes Ram Ranch
Big hard
music,
throbbing cocks. getting
he's done
sucked
society
real
a
deep.
fucking service.
Cowboys even getting fucked in their sleep. Ram
Cowboys
Ranch,
even
it
getting
rocks.
fucked in their
Cowboys
sleep.
love big hard throbbing cocks.
I can't get rid of this R. There we go. That's true. Cowboys do love big, hard-throbbing cocks. That's not a
18
lie.
naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to.
All right, that's enough. Thank you, Ram Ranch. You're everything I asked for and more. I wish these fucking Ashtar videos would play. I'll keep working on Ashtar Ranch in the background. Don't you boys worry. Okay, let's get Buy My Book. I don't see a Buy My Book, unless you're talking specifically about my book. My book that I'm writing. What? Saurians from Hells began chipping you and objects to enslave you. They replaced barcodes with chips. Yeah, this can be Ram Ranch. Okay, so now we open a new MSP. Don't worry. Ptah. He doesn't look like PewDiePie. He does not. Couldn't insert. Weird. Oh, because it's Shutterstock. Alright, so now we're done here. Ashtar, 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 Ashtar. Ashtar, Ashtar. Hells, angelsheaven.org. DeJellyNeba.com. And it's gone. Okay, cool. On evacuation alert since 1998. I love that. So are we. So are we, boys. Okay, but do you ever say anything, or do we just look at Ashtar's weird fucking hair curly bit again? Okay, no, we just kind of like chant about Ashtar a lot. That's fine. Love and Light official trailer? We're on evacuation alert, boys. It's Black Lotus. Okay, thank you, Ashtar.
To keep this ashram open for one day, but I never ask for money. I never take anything. I only give. And when you give forth love, love is always supported. So just give forth love and everything you need will come. And so he was giving organizational directives of how we could start the movement, how it would be successful, and the keys that he had learned in starting it. Because as I said before, we were just out of the chute at this point. We hadn't started anything. We had no property. It was all just very much meeting in living rooms and sharing the spiritual teachings. And I'd like to share a little bit with you how that movement actually got started, because I was in on that ground floor. Muriel Engel was a member of the Sai Baba Center when I first became a devotee of Sai Baba. And this was in 1969, 3 years before I met JR physically. And she glowed.
Oh, physically.
And I thought, whatever that woman has, I would like to know what it is, because anything that makes a person radiate light and love like she does, and joy, it must be a good thing. Well, she had a good friend by the name of John Roger. And so that's the first time I started hearing, actually, the name John Roger.
Okay.
And she was a foreign student counselor out at UCSB in Santa Barbara.
I'm sorry.
And she was counseling students about spiritual matters, and she'd come to a point that she just really couldn't serve them.
Oh wait, I need to get
properly.
18 of them in here.
So on one of her trips to Sai Baba, she asked him, she said, I need a teacher for these young people. And Sai Baba said, your teacher is at hand. You know, you've been given a sign. And she was disappointed because she thought Sai Baba meant, you know, the inner master. But Sai Baba was referring to John Roger, because I believe it was Neva Del Hunter that had told Muriel
at the same time
she was going to meet a young man that would be the most important person in her life.
At the same time,
would indicate for her destiny.
I don't.
And that he would be wearing praying hands and a medallion around his neck. So Muriel Engel came back from her trip to Sai Baba. I think it was her second one. And she was giving a talk at which
channeling
John Roger
Ashtar
and
really
that
rocks.
were of his early staff
18
were with him,
Ashtars
staff at that point. They were
commanding galactic fleets.
And she stood up and she said, I have just
Ashtar
met the Christ of these times, speaking about Sai Baba.
In Ashtar
and everybody closed down. Nobody wanted to hear another word she had to say. So she kind of beat a, rapid denouement to her talk and sat down. She had just sat down when a young man leaned over, praying hands fell out of his shirt, and it was John Roger.
Okay,
and he said, love, I'd like to hear more about that holy man that you met in India. And she said, well, come on home. I have some leftover spaghetti. We'll have some spaghetti.
Oh, no, we don't have to imagine. We don't have to imagine that. Hey, Bonetta. Here we go. We don't have to imagine a language made up of the use of Ashtar's name. Somebody did that for us. And it's called a light language activation.
Hello, beautiful souls.
We're going to like that. No, we're not going to like that.
Here we are, November 4th, and a lot of people know the significance of that date.
Ashtar 3D.
And yesterday I connected with Ashtar of the Ashtar Command, and he brought through a very serious message. Often when the guides come to me, there's a little bit of, I don't know, chatting maybe with me and just something for me at the beginning, but Ashtar came in like just delivering this message. So I know he wants it to get out there, so I'm going to share it today. And it's just about the importance of us holding the light and believing in the light and the impact that that can have for us all now.
No, I'm not.
And then assisting and supporting masses. That is what in love. Okay. I know now from what I'm feeling how important it is for them that this message reaches you of fear as we're
Where's
in
the
this
light
day.
language activation?
Gaia,
Here we go.
and that you contribute to
Okay, you
divine
got a little
governance
sneak
in the
peek, but here we
world
go.
and to outcomes that serve the highest and best for humanity and the highest and best for Gaia and that are of service to the light. And we call upon as well those who are working so hard to ensure our liberty and our freedom to be with us as this light language comes through.
As this light language comes through. So imagine Ashtar saying this. Because canonically Ashtar is saying this. Oh, Jesus. That's really loud.
Imana ichkana wa e itla achkana atma ikana. Machkahiakna ichkana atma e ini. Umatika I ichkanayo tiktika atwatna. Machki akla ichkana atmatna. Machki atwa e kana ichkana atwa e. Ikna atma ikla atwatna kana ichkana I. Uchka atma I ikna atma ikshna watna. Iachka I akna I itma atna e. Each kaiho iktika atwa ikna. And yawning is clearing.
Yawning is clearing.
I'm
I'm not yawning because I'm on bullshit, I promise. I'm yawning because the light language commands it.
Ashanawa atmala ichkana I.
Ashanawa atmala.
Taktawa ikana atmatna. Iachka iya natka I.
So I'm gonna go pee. If she says anything
I see people
important, let me know.
Only able to speak the truth. People who may have been pulled to one side for various reasons that are not resonant with the truth. And I see them choking on their words so that only the truth can come through. They can no longer deceive themselves or anyone else. Yakshna I maktaka I atlawa e kanai. Uchkahatma I ikshna. Ichkna wa I ikla a. Matika ichkna atmatna. Machka iashna itma. Iyo, iyo, iyo. Imachki I ashna a matna. Machki atwa ikna ashkanai. Ichka atwa e ikna ichkna atma I ichkna.
Some chud just punches me.
Mishka atna shna miktaka a. Mashna I atwa e ichkna atma.
Imagine having a language where you have to do a full guttural stop every syllable. Yeah, I think literally anyone. You don't have to be a chud to punch someone for talking like this. Like if Ashtar walks into a bar, and let's just say it's this Ashtar, and not my my Chad Cowboy Ashtar. Actually, I kind of prefer Chad Cowboy Ashtar, except he has like this weird fucking, like, oh, that fucking vein, it bothers me. Goodbye, Cowboy Ashtar. Yeah, put that one right here. So imagine this boy. He walks into a bar, and he starts going, Ya atna wa ishkana haratatapat hat mayan up hayanyaha. I think it's justified. I think you're allowed to punch Ashtar when he does that. It's in the rules. It's the law. Magic select. Oh. He's gone. Oh, when did I fucking move him there? Okay. Don't save.
No, no. They're releasing programs of fear, and they put a plate above everyone's hearts so those programs can't penetrate the heart. They can land on the heart and then they get pulled back out again. So they're restructuring programs of fear that people are holding.
Well, I think a 5D creature is so like high above your vibration that you would just pass right through it. Right? That would be way more fun.
Ishka atwa e ichkana otiktika atwa na.
I'm fucking gonna cry. This is just awful.
Ichkana atma e shu na.
Why is this happening? Oh, Murky, this is your fault.
Utika awa ia shikana atna. Uchkama awa i na ne. Each kana each ka atwa na mana.
It's all your fault.
Atmana atwa na shna. Miktaka o ai chi.
Oh, here we go.
Dear one.
Get your fucking DNA upgrades ready, boys.
Welcome in the Magdalene. Bring your awareness.
Wait.
Into
Cowboy light language activation.
Become aware of.
No. Cowboy needs to be in quotes.
The chakra and the higher heart.
Why does it exist? I'm so sorry. Oklahoma/Arkansas Energy light language activation.
Hi, Vicki Lynn here. So I'm right behind my sister's house in Oklahoma, and wow, the energies are amazing here in Oklahoma and Arkansas. And Arkansas, wow, the energies are so powerful. I was getting so many downloads when I was in Arkansas. I could feel into the energy of Arkansas that you're going to do your energy work if you live in Arkansas. I can feel that. It's a lot like Shasta, but different. And the energies here
Real
in
Midwest
Oklahoma
energy
are very calm. Even the people here are very calm. They were too in Arkansas. I haven't met any unkind people, just amazing people. I feel very blessed on this journey, and my sister spoiling me.
That's true, Murky. That is very true.
Beautiful area. Because we literally have drove, and it was so funny because when we were driving to Arkansas, a 4-hour trip took a 7-hour because our GPSs didn't work. So we got lost, and it was like we were doing full circles. We were doing so much healing, from talking about childhood stuff, from life stuff, and we were it just blew me away. And
why are conspiracy people so fucking predictable? Like, I shouldn't be able to make a whole ass bingo card about these people, and yet I can. And the worst part is that if I were playing like 3 of my bingo cards, my very specific bingo cards at once, I would still get bingo on multiple of them, because these people are literally beyond parody. Literally, these people cannot be parodied harder than they themselves are in real life. Speak your fucking
that,
Oklahoma language.
So we're gonna put it out there so bad that it's here right now, right? There's a to let go of all that. And
Here we go.
Yeah, and just let and just forgive
Just
yourself.
let wow.
I forgive me. I forgive me. I forgive me. And breathe into that and trust that. So,
yeah. Well, you might come into contact with these people and not know because they're only fucking weirdos on their own YouTube channels. This only has 53 views. How does this get more views than some of my videos? This is upsetting. Oh, you boys like my Bigfoot hoodie? Where he gets abducted by by a UFO? My boyfriend got it for me. It's true! Psychic Pebbles did a light language activation.
Feel that breeze come in. Wow, I know you guys can't feel it, but this breeze just come in and it's just taking all this away, because what they showed me is that they were lining you all up, decoding and recoding all of
You ever like think about what your own content is? They're gonna change. They're gonna have Georgia energy soon. Alright. Oh, that's fucking... No, that's Ricada Media. He's like a right-wing lawyer, political commentator. He's talking about, like, the swamp is what he's talking about. He's not talking about, like, he's not talking about, like, the actual Kraken. He's talking about, like,
everybody.
A metaphorical swamp monster.
I wanted to do something fun for this channeling. So we're right in the middle of our it's
yeah, so like
we're right
Powell's
in the middle
stuff,
of my child's
but, like,
play workshop.
He doesn't actually believe in it,
and we're in week 3,
like,
which is the last week.
He's been looking,
and the previous.
He's been looking at her lawsuits and like picking them apart because they're really shittily written and have like they don't have good legal standing. So I was curious about like how some of those lawsuits are gonna go, and I watched his commentary on them, and he's like, his thing was basically like, yes, I believe that fraud occurred, but these lawsuits are written like actual dog shit, so they're not going to go anywhere. And so yeah, that's what that video was.
This week,
but he streams every night,
we
so
spent
he
time
has like
kind
a
of
new update
developing our
every
inner
single
child.
day. So
Child's play world, and then week 2 we
suggests
kind of
the
brought
next
that
10 to
out
you.
into the physical world. And then with Elton John, he wants me to remind me to say with Elton John. With Elton John, we worked with him in week 2. And then at week 3, we're working with Joan of Arc to...
I'm sorry, can we go back?
Hello, everybody. I wanted to do something fun for this channeling. So we're right in the middle of we're right in the middle of my child's play workshop. And we're in week 3, which is the last week. And the previous weeks, we spent time kind of developing our inner child's play world, and then week 2 we kind of brought that out
Murky, I appreciate
the physical
that you
world.
use the
and then with Elton John, he wants me to remind me to say with Elton John. With Elton John, we worked with him in week 2. And then at week 3, we're working with Joan of Arc to have courage and
Elton John's
bravery to do
here.
things we've never done
Joan
before
of Arc is
as a light
here.
worker. But to do it in the spirit of, you know, childlike play and wonder. So for a while now, I have wanted to channel Bigfoot because there's so much like mystery around him. Like, does he exist? Does he not exist? Is he a hoax? Is he real?
Why isn't Psychic Bigfoot on this bingo card, honestly?
I don't really care about all that part of it because he exists somewhere. If he came to us as a sighting, a thought, an image, he exists somewhere. And as I was walking this morning, someone has on their car this sticker of Bigfoot, and I don't see it every day because I don't go the same way every day, but every now and then he pops up to remind me, like, hey, I'm here, weren't you going to channel me? So in the spirit, like I said, of child's play, I want to bring his energy through and just see what he has to say to us. I have absolutely no idea where this is going. I just wanted to do it for fun. So, you know, look at it as you will, lighthearted and in the spirit of, and they let me kind of think I was hiding from them because they really wanted to see what would happen in this instance. And they knew, like, he wasn't harmful, you know, there was no malevolence about him. He's just a playful creature. And he shows me like the Ewoks from Star Wars. He's like, I'm really more like that size. But the old wives' tales, he said, and the tall tales about me being, you know, menacing kind of made me bigger than I really am. So he says, people really do see me, but I'm small. But in their mind, they're like, oh, it's Bigfoot. And then I appear in their mind's eye as like bigger than I really am.
That's how sight works. That's how it works.
So I said, I'm asking him, like, what does he think now about Earth and what his experience, and, you know, what is his purpose? Does he have a purpose, or is it simply just to enjoy our planet? So he's like, I really had no purpose in coming here other than to, quote unquote, touch down. He goes, and I got off the spaceship right away. And it wasn't a physical spaceship. He said it was more like an etheric spaceship. And that he was more etheric in nature.
Find you the bingo
but he got denser in form as he came into the planet's atmosphere. And then thus became more like a regular, he said, citizen of the planet, where he got more of a like physical body. So he goes, and then I started to roam the woods.
We're listening to a woman who says she channels Bigfoot.
So I'm like, well, how long have you been here? How long have you been here? So he says many hundreds of years. Before the Americas were colonized, he said he was here. He said the natives knew of him, but they were more reverent about him. They just kind of left him alone, and they saw him more as like part of the Cave Bear clan. And he said they actually drew him in some of the drawings that you see, cave dwelling drawings.
I
he
use
said that you
the
think
light
are bears.
language to remove garbage from my truck.
We're really me walking on all fours, trying to be like a bear because bears were so, grizzly bears, he said, were so interesting to him that he really wanted to see what that was like. So he said he kind of took on
was full of light language.
The form of a bear for a while. And he's like, think Ewok again. We're small. We're not menacing or ferocious. We're tiny. And
wrong. Bigfoot is at least fucking 7 feet tall. You fuck.
And he said, I really liked being a bear, but obviously he was more independent.
Let me know
like
if
he
she says anything
wasn't so
important.
Oh my god, this is insane. So he comes across as a masculine energy, and he's like, I was really more of kind of like a singular bear. Like I wasn't interested in starting a family, and I just kind of wanted to roam the planet and enjoy our atmosphere, because he says like Arcturus was different and it was more etheric, and he's like, while it was beautiful and exciting and fun, he's like, I just fell in love with your planet and I wanted to stay. And there's something about the trees that keeps him there in the woods. They just feel like home to him in a way that he can't really explain to us in words. And he's like, Tam, if you want to do some Bigfoot light language, oh my god, I'll share with you all in light language the feeling that it feels like to be at home amongst the trees, because he said he knows that humans love being in the trees because he sees them out there all the time. And he says when he sees them out there that they just look so peaceful and restful and at home themselves, and he just knows there's just something about the trees. So he's like, okay, if you feel like it, he's like, come on, that's your, he's like, you're putting this on your YouTube light language channel and you're not going to tell people that there's not going to be any light language in this channel. Oh my god, this is so funny. He just keeps saying it because he's kind of humorous. He's really a playful energy, and he's really like making oh my word. Okay, keep going. So let me see. Do we have any? I'm asking the dog. Like, do we have any questions for Bigfoot? So he is actually inviting listeners to put questions in the comments, and he's like, "Hey, Tammy, come back later and talk to me again and answer your questions." Holy smokes, where is this going? So, all right. So, let me just see. So he wants to encourage everyone to be playful at heart, and that's really the energy that he's trying to bring through, because he's like, you guys are gonna flip out, and you're gonna like laugh at her, and you're gonna be like, oh, she's crazy, or she's so stupid, why is she, like, you're gonna like think all sorts of stupid shit about me saying, because like, why would she want to do this, you know, dumb video? Like, people are gonna have all sorts of reactions to it, and because it's Bigfoot.
Using light language to remove poop from my butt.
Like, oh wow, it could go viral. Who the heck knows? So he's like, Tammy, you're gonna have people with all sorts of reactions, all sorts of comments in their minds. Some will even post them with their own interpretations of who they think Bigfoot is. And he's like, you know, whatever, whatever they want to do, because he's like,
did Bigfoot tell her that this video would go viral? Because the video didn't go viral, boys.
He's like, then
Bigfoot
you will have been successful. He's like telling me, like, you will have been successful because you will have like shaken up the normalcy of things, and you would like stirred the cauldron, and you would have like put, you know, like brought people to action to want to like either say, oh,
it's
you're
true,
right, or
Murky,
oh, you're
it's
wrong,
Ashtar. You should make YouTube videos where you speak gibberish for 20 minutes about it.
Oh my word. All right, seriously, this is early morning. I don't do drugs. People are gonna think I'm high. I'm high on love. Okay.
People are gonna think I'm high because I'm talking fast. That's why people are gonna think you're high. Right.
High on love. Anyway, so let's actually do this, because now I am curious to know what this freaking... All right, Bigfoot, I want to hear this light language. So he says, oh my word, do drugs. People are gonna think I'm high. This is early morning. All right, seriously, this is early morning. I don't do drugs.
I don't
People
do
are gonna
drugs.
think I'm high.
Anyway, here's Bigfoot.
I'm high on love. Okay, high on love. Anyway, so let's actually do this, because now I am curious to know what this freaking... All right, Bigfoot, I want to hear this light language. So he says it's going to kind of come through a little bit Arcturian, because that's where he's...
Arcturian. What does that mean? Oh, Arcturian. Boys, who's got Arcturians on their bingo card? Who's got Arcturians? I know at least one of you has Arcturians.
Originally from, but it's gonna have his own little spin on it. Plus the message he says is his alone. Like, he says the Arcturians are putting me up to this. The message is just
and I think it's your bonus.
To share his love and wonder and how he feels about trees, which I feel the same way about trees, which is probably why we're getting along so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want to get serious. He's like, don't get serious, because I was gonna say like,
don't get serious about the Bigfoot light language activation.
All right, here we go. Okay, whew. Bigfoot light language.
Oh yeah, Polly, you didn't know what a light language was before this. Polly, I almost just fucking spit wine out my nose.
So he's showing me a tree. He's like hugging it. So he's showing me a tree. He's like hugging it.
This is the only... Singe, what the fuck? Why? Why? Oh my god, wait, boys. She fucking replied! Wait, the Oklahoma light language lady fucking replied. Why are you like this? To raise my energy. Boys, why are you doing this to me? She fucking got me. Oh my god. She really did that. Baby.
Now he's showing me himself like sitting up in a tree.
I wish. I want
He's
to
like,
see
just go
what
watch
this
that
woman
Star
looks
Wars
like.
Ewok episode where they're like all in the trees. He's like, and you're gonna know what this feels like.
This is her. Polly, I don't think you want her to do that to your balls now. Now that we know that this is her. Polly, you have the strangest taste in women. Every time you find a woman attractive, I'm more and more upset by it. At least you know crazy will be good in bed, you know? Oh no, the planes. They're chemtrailing her.
So as a shaman, we can shapeshift, or we can...
So now we're just gonna shapeshift into Bigfoot, just like last stream where everybody was shapeshifting into werewolves.
merge with helping spirits. So I just kind of want to merge with his energy right now, because I want to... He's showing me himself like kind of skipping and hopping around through the forest floor, and I just kind of want to feel that. So...
Okay, alright, alright, lady, okay, sure. I can't play this. I will get copyrighted. You'll get me DMCA'd. Alright, none of these videos are playing, so we're gonna close them. I just want to feel that. Warning! Third eye light language activation. Minecraft Matrix Purge.
Thank you for everything that you are and that you do.
Why is it always women? Specifically crazy suburban white women. We're on 3 crazy suburban white women now.
And thank you so much for showing up today to be a part of my special light language.
Well, this one might not
third
be a woman.
eye activation.
Why so serious? 24D.
Into
Polly,
your heart.
this is like a stock rave girl image.
Imagine golden liquid light coming from the central sun all the way into your heart and into your entire body.
She's not hot. She just has a wig on. 24D chest. Horny Polly energy is probably my favorite energy.
Breathe out all that no longer serves your highest good.
This sounds like a dude.
To be transmuted back to the center of the earth where it can be better received. And then transmuted to be used as energy.
Oh, fuck.
Into the plans.
It's true, we don't care. But she might say vaccine's bad or something, and we need that for our bingo card.
Cynthia.
Oh, this isn't a ball gargling light language. This is just like a weird one.
Ascension. Cynthia.
So did she just put Minecraft in there because... Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, Murky. You know, the best part of every spoken language is when you just go... Which is why every language on Earth uses that sound. Do you remember, were you there, Polly, when we watched, Homo Bigfoot? Bigfoot. Where is it? Bigfoot orgy. Yeah, it's this guy. It's this guy. Oh no, I don't think I can show that video. Homo Squatch warning. I'm glad I get to share this with you guys again.
Home to some of the most unique animals and magnificent wildlife on this planet. Each year, thousands of tourists love to come and visit this country, to indulge in its pristine landscapes and to take in all of its breathtaking scenery, relaxing and enjoying themselves in what can only be best described as God's country.
Oh yeah, you're gonna want to have like...
Until they run into this cunt. This
this.
cunt will bend you the fuck over, split your asshole wide open. He don't use lube and he don't take no for an answer. And then when he's done with you, he's gonna chuck you to his mates so they can have their turn. These motherfuckers are gonna ravage your asshole until your poop chute is prolapsed so fucking bad that you'll be dragging it behind you as you run off screaming for help. Whatever you do, never go in the bush without a gun. This message was brought to you by Tourism Australia.
And then he has another one where, let's see, my genital warts keep me lonely. Where is it? Was he raped by Bigfoot? Wait, which Bigfoot vid? This one? This one? I'm absolutely traumatized. Oh, yeah, yeah. He just pulled it from another video. This is the real Bigfoot light language. Thanks for watching. You're welcome for watching. But that same dude has a video where he's like, and then my friend went out into the bush and he got raped by a Bigfoot to death. because Bigfoot split him open, and he died from ass infection.
You can imagine yourself like that too if you want. It's so funny.
Do you think they come up with like a light language before they start talking, or do you think they just come up with it on the spot?
So that end part there, he's kind of like standing with his arms outstretched, and he got like a big beam of light that came down from the heavens through his physical form and like really lit up his heart space and went down into Mother Earth. And he says that's how he charges his energy. Like he calls on mainly the sun, often the moon, to charge his energy. So he's like, you can do that too. That's how you can activate your...
Jesus Christ. How did we get here? Let's see. I'm sure this guy knows everything about the Ashtar command. Nope. Actually, I think this is Oh, channeling. I think those last couple videos were Sinja's fault. Alright, let's activate our divine feminine essence.
Become aware of your physical heart as well.
Become aware of your physical heart.
And at the same time, of an area in the right side of your chest.
Uh-huh.
That you could call the mirroring heart.
Oh, the mirroring heart. I've never heard that before.
Notice this pyramid inside your chest.
Something about the pyramids. Fucking finally. It's been almost 2 hours of New Age bullshit, and we just now got something about the pyramids. I cannot believe this. Usually we get that first.
And fill it with your attention.
I was gonna do a spirit science bingo night, but I was just having too much trouble coming up with the bingo cards. Plus, I didn't want Jordan D to actually, like, hunt me down.
Become aware of the rest
Hit me
of
with
your
his
body.
long-range spirit energy arrow
It is to do it this way.
and strike me down at a distance.
And you might notice when you do some of that, you automatically let love from the
Get
heart
Emma
flow
Watson
into
to fucking sue me.
all of your body. Loving awareness.
Loving
Into all of your cells and the
awareness.
spaces between the cells, all of your DNA. Energy, power of your expanded heart space
Yeah?
flows easily all the way to the crown.
Well, she is the Christ Sophia. So she would know wherever I am on the earth, and she would just appear before me and smite me. I can't stop her. She's a divine
is the center.
being.
And from the heart, you now connect.
Don't grind me down and make me into a goop product. That's funny, because I was actually just looking at this goop product on my desk. It's hand lotion that my gay boss got us because we're baristas and we have to wash our hands a lot. And our hands get
Fully
dry.
connected with your expanded heart.
It's just hand lotion. But it's a goop product. That's just a really funny synchronicity.
From the heart. Love flows
I was like, how
into
did
your
this get on my
whole body.
desk? Yeah, it is. It's actually licensed
Very
Super
warm
Goop,
energy.
which is their like more affordable brand of goop
Into this
products.
bowl-shaped area. Like a holy grail.
Super Goop. Never young.
awareness moves you
Hand
into your heart. You
cream.
don't have to use the connection.
With sea
With the moon.
buckthorn.
But your heart is the center now.
Okay, thank you. Just start speaking your nonsense,
To
please.
fully connect to the heart of Gaia from your heart. And to
Oh no, Singe, what are you doing?
I love the color red.
Why are you like this?
Good evening, Poopsie.
God, you know this guy's gay.
Would you look at that?
Oh, this video's new. It doesn't have captions.
It is now time for your energy cleaning.
I hate this. It's time for your energy cleaning. I'm gonna shake some beads.
You're protected. You have from this statue.
Alright, thank you. Thank
To
you.
the core of creation. Pure gold grail. Now, she knows how.
Alright, we gotta find another crazy woman for Polly because... that's the only thing that we can do now.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't think I should be here. I think I'm gonna be on a list. What does this have to do with white people? I mean, yeah, this guy's white, but, like, he's an alien.
Really? Supergoop isn't
You
licensed
tell me
by
an
Goop?
alien cult can't even be, like, inclusive of all people? Come on, guys.
I don't think it'd be like that, but it
Lord
do.
Sananda, our commander-in-chief. No to Earth as Jesus the Christ. Is that like his Sonic character? I'm Jesus the Christ hog, yeah! Put the beans on it! We serve like midwives in the birthing of humanity from dense physical to physical etheric
Oh
bodies
shit. Density. I fucking read this website and I missed the fact that they talk about the density.
of light. Okay, so this is death. This is a death cult. This is basically like Heaven's Gate. Well, this got dark quick. What is this? Oh, the Ashtar Command official website. Well, let's go. Oh no! Ah! They're gone! They must have all ascended into fucking ethereal whatever. Sanat Kumara, the other 6 Kumaras. This is some fucking shit. I wonder if this is like copyrighted. Can I steal all of this? Who's gonna sue me? Fucking Ashtar? Motherfucker can't figure out where I live unless I tell him my initials and my fucking state. I think I'm safe. Well, it's time to look at some of the videos. This one was 12 hours ago. Hit me up, baby. What's new on the Ashtar News?
Artificial intelligence doing the work of providing the organic connection and the methods and means most natural to this opening of the portal.
I like to imagine this is actually Ashtar's voice. This is actually how he sounds. Karen Rezek. I follow everything you say and love and
Everything.
I have lost my job and home and live on a limited
You know,
income.
Deadwing, that's a good idea. Let's search Ashtar and sort by last hour. Okay, no. Today, maybe? This week? That's weird. It won't let me filter more than once. Oh. Oh no. The end of the beginning. Oh no, boys. The fucking income is gone because they're not educational. Oh shit, wait. I might have all my videos set to being labeled as educational. Whoopsies.
I am Ashta, Supreme Commander of the Galactic Federation fleets.
We already watched
who
this.
serves the most radiant one, the Christ, in his
We watched this already. The darkness is stopped. The Earth is flat. No one comment, but I can't see it. Oh, that's why.
I've been here for a long federation in the High Council of Angels and Light. I have recently brought this message to all of you and the entire human race. I work with the High Angel Kingdom and the Galactic Light Federation to observe and do many different things in many
The High Angel Kingdom and the Galactic Federation of Light.
different solar systems and
All right.
galaxies. I have millions of people under my command, just like spacecraft moving in this and other galaxies, from this and other universes. When it is necessary to remove from the darkness, I will also monitor different planets in order to generate another vibration from the higher level of light during your ascension. I am helping to eliminate negative aliens, just as I did to
What?
Mother Earth, so that she can maintain balance and ascend with all of you
captions.
through the light bath you are receiving. I am
Oh
currently
my.
monitoring your planet with the Galactic Federation and all the light high committees of Lyra, Andromeda,
thinks that
Ple
it's in
Constellation Cluster,
Korean.
Cassiope and Arcturus. We are all working together to see you ascend peacefully. To be honest, we are also monitoring. Now, by loving who you are, want to see. We are here and now, and this.
Oh, goodness. Okay, alright. Thank you, Ashtar. Oh, 5 days ago, she channeled Ashtar. Normal.
Hi everybody! I'm doing a journey to Lord
Here you go,
Ashtar
Polly. We
today,
found you another
and
crazy.
I've heard some very beautiful things about Lord Ashtar. I've never actually visited with him personally, so I'm curious to see what he's like on the energy side of things. I'm
good.
really looking forward to getting to know more about his personality, more about his energetic presence, and his relationship and role with the human race. I don't know a lot about Lord Ashtar. I haven't done any research. I've heard about him through the grapevine. So some of the things that I've heard is that he is a sort of like the leader of the Galactic Federation of Light. I've also heard some things about Jesus and Lord Ashtar sharing the same soul. So I'm just going to say that. I'm going to go ahead and relax here and get tuned in.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot happening right now. It's a little difficult to talk through, so I'm just going to allow it to, just the energy to continue to flow for a moment. Even now, still trying to catch up with my energetic processing of this experience, okay? And I'm present here, I exist here, I'm taking in what is a beautiful scene that surrounds me, and I feel what is Lord Ashtar. It's almost like, let's say he has 9 different versions of himself.
Sure.
And they're moving so fast you can't even see
New
them.
Agers do
And
a
they
lot
even
of
blend together.
psychedelics.
And then he's nowhere. And he's in everything. He's literally in everything.
Ashtar is God.
So there's really no separation between myself and this place, my processing of this place, how it is taking me from a human experience into some surreal, supernatural, psychic experience. Lord Ashtar is 1, Lord Ashtar is 9, Lord Ashtar is extremely fast, Lord, everything. He's in everything. He's even in...
Lord Ashtar is Sonic the Hedgehog. Finally.
in me as I'm expressing myself. I can understand why there's a correlation between Lord Ashtar and Jesus, because he has a very benevolent energy and he feels like the Son of God, okay?
Lizard
he feels like he's here
land.
for every single creation in the whole universe,
Interesting.
if you could even fathom that. As though he's like the tip of a pyramid, and then from the pyramid comes the next generation of souls, and the next generation, all the way down, and then there's more and more and more and more generations of souls, and he's sort of like at the tip of the pyramid. He's like the first block.
The hedge
and he feels
archangel.
like the Son
I like
of God,
that.
okay? And I will tell you, there is nothing intimidating about this experience at all. It is very nurturing of me as a unique individual.
Oh wait, we already
And it
channeled
honors the fact that I'm
archangels. We
choosing
had
to experience
Metatron.
a reality where I am an individual, where I feel a separation. He is very, very respectful of every single soul and every soul's choice and their exploration of their own identity based on the incarnation experience, however you want to define
Wait a
that.
minute.
He's extremely...
Oh, I totally didn't notice. This is my fault. This is a huge L for me. Well, no, because the video title said Divine Feminine, but they didn't say anything about the Divine Feminine. We'll watch a Dr. Amanda Noel video, though, so that'll get us Divine Feminine for sure in a minute. But I need to go get a shot glass. Oh. I should put some gamer subs in my shot before I do it. I never have my shot glass with me when I start the stream. There's always the possibility that we won't get bingo. Here you go. Listen to this guy say some words. I mean, I could do that. Like, I could, if you guys really wanted me to, like, I could just watch a video and then make a bingo card about that video, and then we could get bingo in 10 minutes. But would that be fun? Would that be interactive? I mean, it'd be front-loading our drinking for the night, I suppose. You know, I feel like if this is how you deal with your emotional issues, maybe you should go to therapy. But I don't know. Maybe therapy is good for you. Or you could do what this guy does and make strange faces and noises on YouTube for 17 views. Maybe you're right. You know what? How dare I ever question Ashtar? Why would you ever need therapy for your emotional issues when Ashtar... Wow, I actually have more subscribers and views than this guy. Can you do a light language to end racism? Thank you. That reminds me. Jenny Nicholson... Magic. Let's do real magic.
So, this is October. Your braids under our mattress. These spells involve taking baths, which I don't really... Are you unable to find love in your life?
There's a
That
spell
you
in
keep
here
it
to
with you at
end
all times.
racism.
First of all, if you did rinse the magic away, you just pat yourself. Feel like there's gotta be a human element to it somewhere. Fold it as small as possible, okay? Sweet and honey long remain till waters dry and sunshine cease. And now I have to eat a spoonful of honey and repeat the words. I don't really like honey. I just kind of have it to put in tea. Why did I get such a large spoon? Just a spoonful of honey? Ugh. Oh, I don't want this.
I'm Jenny Nicholson. I don't bathe.
I hope it doesn't ruin the magic that I spit it out in the sink. That was disgusting.
How do you not like
not
honey?
Not even for love and happiness can I ingest an entire spoonful of honey. I'm not even gonna finish that spell. I failed. I can't do magic, you guys. This video is not going to be trending on YouTube.
Bitch, you fucked
Rest
up
in
the
peace.
spell.
Ooh, let's check on my fight. Oh, she hasn't responded yet. Oh, go in the group chat. There's a lot of messages I have. Are you, Steve? Join you. On the paper, write in black ink. You. Go away. Okay, it just was to just give the of my life. This is a good one. This is to turn your boyfriend/girlfriend into a woodlouse or cockroach. This is exactly what I've wanted. You will need a I'm not doing light and spiders. I have my resin X. You are allowed.
Where is it? I want to find the one where she ends racism.
Ever again, because they're like, you have to have a magic budget, father. If tomorrow, same lady. Okay, in Free State of Jones. So I think it'll be okay if I just use this. I am sorry, Matthew. Get in there with the spider. You, Matthew McConaughey, are not worthy to be a toad. You.
Did I spell racism wrong? Yeah, I did. Ugh. Where is it?
Okay.
She casts a spell to end racism in this
And
video.
you handed them a thing that you liked, and you went, I love this.
It's got like nuts in it, I think. Where are you, spell to end racism? Ah, whatever. Whatever. We're back to channeling Ashtar. Her spell didn't even work.
He is like the voice you always wanted to hear when
Hi,
you're
baby.
going through a difficult time. That suddenly is there for you to help you through it. It's like, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what I would have done if I didn't have that voice of support, that voice of kindness and consideration to what I'm going through. It is empathic, but it is supportive, it is friendship, it is respecting of my soul choices and life experiences. It is very much so a Jesus type of expression. Very familiar type energy to Jesus. I still feel like Jesus is Jesus, Lord Ashtar is Lord Ashtar, but as he's showing me, there's 9 different versions of him individually,
Seems a
but they're
little
all going
mopey.
so fast. Are there really 9 different versions? Is there just one version, or is he in everything? He is in everything.
Is
He's
Ashtar
even
using his
part of
shadow
me as I am
clone
going through this
jutsu?
experience and sharing it with all of you, as all of you are helping him as the mirror to himself. I mean, he is such a part of this experience, a part of all of us, and he is in such reverence of it all, and so respectful of every soul.
Okay.
He asked me if I could explain why a soul would want to visit him.
All right. So,
And what I believe,
let's
Abby
do
believes
our
that he
let's
would
do
have
our
to
shot.
offer-
Sorry, we went on a little tangent. Let's do our shot. The stream hasn't been as painful as the cringe bingo stream. If you guys weren't here on Wednesday for the cringe bingo, please go back and watch it, because I need to share my psychological pain with you guys. And I don't feel like getting Ashtar involved and like doing a channeling to relieve my emotional suffering. I'd just rather like pass it off to you. So go ahead and do that. Cheers. Alright. Let's go to a Dr. Amanda Noel video. I wonder if she has anything to say about Ashtar. Sacred womb clearing exercises for healing the feminine energy.
Woohoo! All right, that was my womb howl. I tried to do my best at mastering.
That's my womb howl.
Just wanted to express how excited
I
am for this amazing call. So I kind of intuitively come up with the title, and then of course my womb is like, no, that's not quite right. So the title is now at the moment, and who knows, by the end of our class we may want to decide it's something different. But it is Womanifesting, and that's woe manifesting. So it's not manifesting, it's the feminine way.
Womanifesting.
Manifesting with womb wisdom. Bringing in magic, wealth, and wonder via the womb space. So this is a class that is going to be full of magic, secrets, and practical action steps that you can take to start building your dream life. And we know that that includes your blissness, that includes your soulmate clients. We talked about soulmate clients and some of the Blissness 101 classes.
Yep, your blissness.
And really, this this is a foundation class. I wanted to create a class that's really a holistic class. It's not just about money, or it's not just about creating a 6-figure, 7-figure business. It's about bringing in the way that we manifest or womanifest
Yeah.
as goddesses. Really, before we even get into the nitty-gritty of anything that has to do with business or action steps, is to really rewind and say, we probably have been taught from age 0 as little girls, or even maybe before we came here, maybe in past lives, that it wasn't okay to use the womb wisdom secrets. So it is a powerful...
We were taught as little girls that it wasn't okay to use the womb wisdom secret. What is the womb wisdom secret?
Full time to be on the planet, and this is going to be a really powerful call. I'm going to go over the 10 pillars of womb wisdom manifestation. So you're going to get a whole
Boys,
lot
I
of
hope
little
you can learn a lot
bits and
about
bobs.
womb
You're gonna
wisdom.
walk away with some homework to start playing with your womb. If you're having a journal out right now, this is going to help.
Start playing with your womb.
Help you to really set a foundation for some intentions, and the more specific you can be with the universe and write things down. There's even a book I never
She's
read. I remember
waterbending.
10 years ago, I heard the title. It said something like, write it down and manifest your dreams. And I said, I'm in China, I don't have access to English books, but I feel like I just read that entire book. So I started writing down my desires, and I realized that I'd been doing that before, and whenever I did that, they would come true. And when I started writing things down more and more consciously, it's like, whoa, this shit really works. So starting to write things down, and I recommend during this class to really let your womb speak first and then write it down. Or as you're journaling, as you're writing, really plugging into your womb space. And I'll also fondly call the womb wisdom, I'll call it pussy power. And they're really one and the same thing. They're slightly different locations, but they're really part of the same technology that brings bliss together with human material, calling the starlight down from the heavens to create. Whether it's life, whether you're creating a little baby, or you're creating a new big idea of blissness and intention to attract something or someone or a bunch of people to your life, your pussy power, your womb wisdom
Oh my
is a
God.
phenomenal tool. And essentially, I believe that a lot of the big movers and shakers on the planet would probably behoove themselves to study a bit about how they work with their wombs, and obviously I'm talking about the women. And I'd say that men could actually benefit from it in a different way, and I'm not as able to access the downloads and secrets of the way that men manifest, and I'm not particularly all that interested at the moment, at least. Maybe when I have a male child, I'll be curious. But so basically, women around the world, we've been kind of following the male model. You can kind of see it in a lot of our female politicians or businesswomen. And as an esthetician, I worked as an esthetician for about 5 or 6 years. I would notice that a lot of the skin types of the women that were doing really big things, that they oftentimes have female adult acne around the mouth, which corresponds with the womb space in Chinese medicine, which I also study Chinese medicine, nutrition. You would study this little map of how the body, the entire body can be mapped out on the face. So the lower jowl, which is kind of the digestive organs, the womb area, that corresponds with below the nose. The nose kind of has to do with like the middle part of the body, the heart, kind of the third and fourth chakras. And then the upper part of the body...
I'm just trying to process all of this.
So I would notice having these very high-end women that would come to get facials from me. They're big, powerful people, politicians, and overachievers. And I would see, like, they're just running this male energy, and it's congested and creating inflammation in their wombs. And it was showing up on their faces that I knew that it was throwing the hormones off. And they would often have health
It's creating congestion in their wombs.
problems. They would often complain of not being able to sleep. And as a psychic, as an intuitive, I didn't really speak up at that time because my job was just to clean their skin. But what I realized is that powerful, wealthy women around the world, they're trying to follow a male model, and it's not working for them on their body level. Now, some of them were able to make lots of money and have success. But one, were they happy? No, I don't think so, at least not to the full extent. And two, what if they were to learn the secrets of woman manifesting from their womb wisdom? Would they maybe be able to have more time for themselves? Yeah, so the secrets of woman manifesting from the womb space, the benefits of using these secrets, is you'll be able to manifest through magic. So you're not putting your nose to the grindstone. Things become easier. So you create like this amazing marketing plan. When you infuse it with your womb wisdom, you're drawing the energy in.
All right, Murky. I'm going to probably end this stream in like 10, 15 minutes. We'll see. But thank you for coming. Thank you for being our #1 channel participator and subscriber. If you want to @me me on Discord and let me know what kind of stream you'd like to see this coming Wednesday, let me know, because I'm always open to new bingo ideas. Yeah, let me know. And then probably towards the end of this stream also, I'll take ideas from the rest of y'all about what you'd like to see on this coming Wednesday. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing.
We call yin in Chinese medicine. When you're embodying the yin, you're actually attracting, like a bee to a flower. You are attracting possibility, wealth. So you're putting your marketing plan out there. You're going to get all this amazing...
All right, let's skip to the middle.
And the Merkaba is three-dimensional. It's basically like
Oh my god, wait. We need to go back a little bit.
And it's something like light chariot vehicle. I forget what it stands for. I know I talk about it all the time. And I channel the Merkaba. And
You don't know what the Merkaba is? It's the Chariot of Ascension. Dr. Amanda Noel. Excuse me, you have a doctorate in what? Because I have a PhD in crazy, so I know more about your fucking bullshit than you do right now. Amanda. It's the Chariot of Ascension. So go fuck yourself.
Merkaba about 5 years ago. I was like, who the hell is Merkaba? I went online and I was like, oh, that's that shape I see. So definitely in my ancient memory. But basically, the Merkaba is the same. It kind of looks like, it basically looks like a Star of David. If you know this, everybody knows the Jewish Star of David. Actually, the history of the Merkaba goes way before Judaism was even conceived. And the Merkaba is three-dimensional. And it's basically like two star tetrahedra, meaning pyramids with four sides, three-sided, so basically four triangles connected. And then there's another one that goes through the top. So you have basically a three-dimensional Star of David. And that is the vehicle that stores memory in a microchip in your computer. It stores memory in your water in your womb. It's very primordial, and it's the basis of the Hebrew alphabet, the ancient Hebrew alphabet. The modern Hebrew alphabet is a bit distorted, as most languages over time get a little bit distorted. And we're living on Earth, and Earth has a tendency to get creative, and it's just things are a little bit off sometimes. We go through historical events like Great Darkness. Anyways, the ancient primordial language of light and sound is completely undisturbed, obviously. It's just a primordial basis. So we don't necessarily ever get to completely experience this on
Jesus Christ, these visuals on 2 times speed are gonna give me a fucking seizure.
Which is like, oh, what's it like
Look
to live
away.
in a world where you're not babysat by God goddess energy all the time, where things can kind of go wrong? That's exciting, right? There's this creativity. Earth is organic, it's nature. So behind everything on the planet, basically, are these sacred structures. And the womb has the most basic hologram, the most basic blueprint of the Merkaba. So when you meditate using the Merkaba, it doesn't matter what...
So, a woman's vagina is a star tetrahedron. Sure. Also, you keep using this image of a latte with, like, a chakra on it.
Size Merkaba you use,
and as a barista, I take offense to that.
So it's almost like, well, if I choose a triangle that's tiny or small...
You had me at vagina. Well, she didn't have me at vagina.
That's where the hologram gets fun. So you can meditate using a Merkaba and putting a Merkaba inside your womb. And you can use and spin the Merkaba to clear.
You can put the Merkaba inside your womb. You know what's good to put inside your vagina? Something really spiky. Something really spiky. You know that thing that Ashtar is like holding? Right here? In this image? This thing on his chest? This is a Merkaba. Like, this right here, this blue thing on Ashtar's chest is a Merkaba. And it's very sharp and pointy and spiky. And I don't think, forgive me, but, as a gay man, most of my experience comes from things that shouldn't be in my butthole. And I don't think spiky, pointy objects should be inside the very delicate tissues that are inside the body, because you'll tear something. You'll stab some organs. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think there's a few more organs in the vagina than there are in the butthole. So, like, maybe don't put a Merkaba in your vagina and spin it. Please. Oh dear God, don't fucking spin it.
That's in there.
That's how you get a gornado.
It's what's called crystallizing. So the first pillar was the ocean and just really embracing...
Oh, crystallizing? Crystallizing inside your vagina? Okay, sure. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
The Merkaba and memory. The second pillar of manifesting is using tools to crystallize memory. So using the flower of life, using the Merkaba...
Snapchat giving me fucking notifications about Snapchat lenses. Fuck
using
off.
flower essences. So there are a couple of crystals that are particularly potent for clearing your womb wisdom. My favorite is the name Tuber.
Your womb wisdom is a lot like your search history. If you don't clear it often, people will know what weird shit you're up to.
3-1 is rose quartz. And it's
Oh,
a
it's
love
rose
stone,
quartz. Of course
love
it is. It's
conquers all.
pink.
You can place the shaped rose
Wait,
quartz on your
crystals!
moon.
Wait, that's the wrong color. We got crystals. Now we just need portals and star elders.
And it can clear out old, you can do whatever shape you like, but especially the heart chakra energy. It can clear out any sexual trauma or past relationships. So you want to allow the rose quartz to inhale. Imagine the rose quartz sort of inhaling the crisis energy or the past energy. And then you can take the rose quartz and you can give it a bath in ocean water or in salt water just for a second or two. And then rinsing the stone off. I believe salt water may, if you leave it overnight, may tarnish or may change the color of the stone. So just using it very briefly. And then another stone that I personally like a lot, because it's my birthstone, is the garnet. And the garnet is for the fiery stone.
Shove garnets up your vagina.
It stabilizes energy devoted to accomplishing your soul purpose. It's really connected to strengthening the root.
Oh my god. Your soul purpose. There you go. That's another one. Wow, Dr. Amanda Novell really is like the distillation of every crazy new age thing. Oh shit, wait. Dr. Amanda Noel is a crazy suburban white woman. Oh, boys, you gotta take your bonus shots. You have to, it's the law. Yeah. All right. This shot goes out to all the crazy suburban white women who think that they're channeling Ashtar and who think that they're, you know, exemplifying divine feminine energy and light language activating their wombs and selling books about it and think that vaccines are going to give their kids autism. Thank you, white women. Ugh.
Amethyst is a purifier and it transmutes negativity. Amethyst is that name stuff.
This bitch watched Steven Universe one time and was like, what if I just shoved all the crystals from this show up my vagina?
Lavender colored stone, and it also relates to the heart chakra and it opens light up. It's good for discernment, so if you are dating partners or even if you're looking for soulmate clients.
She said rose quartz, garnet, and amethyst, all of which are crystal gems.
And the amethyst is going to help make sure that your heart's not too open, it's not blindly open to the wrong or soulmate. So I recommend if you're using the rose quartz for any great length of time to use amethyst. And amethyst is also really great for transition periods. And it also reduces the feeling of being victimized. So it's a way to be really in your feminine.
I just had the most horrible thought. So if you're a trans woman and you need to dilate, just put some amethyst up there. It's a good way to open your heart and be anti-stigmatized and just be in your feminine.
And in energy and tune into self-love and a gentle source of self-empowerment.
Oh no.
So
I mean,
you can experiment with all kinds of crystals.
Why am I
taking
so
them on the womb
mean?
and seeing what feels right. Crystals crystallize water.
Just take whatever crystal you want and fucking put it in you. Oh, this woman is not a medical doctor. Oh, boys, some crystals are made out of things that... Malachite. Malachite is a crystal. Malachite is a crystal, right? However, I believe... Isn't malachite poisonous? Yeah. Malachite is toxic if ingested or inhaled. So this woman advocating you just stuff whatever crystals you want up your vagina. If you're like, oh yeah, I feel a real like affinity for malachite. It's just such a beautiful stone. You'll die. If you put this inside your body, you'll die. There are a lot of crystals. Oh no. There are a lot of crystals that if you... Malachite is a poisonous mineral. Please do not fuck the malachite stalactite. Thank you, Tumblr user. Because if you fuck the malachite stalactite, you will die. And malachite is not at all the only crystal that is toxic inside your body. Is cinnabar poisonous? Cinnabar, another random fucking crystal that women would just put in their vaginas if listening to this person, will kill you. This beautiful red crystal will kill you. And let's see. Let's see. Cinnabar. Meanings. Oh, use the merchant stone to aid wealth creation. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna run a 6-figure blissness. I'm gonna shove some cinnabar up my vagina and activate my womb blissness. No, you're going to die, Kendra. You're going to fucking die.
Store the structure of water.
Please listen to me and not Dr. Amanda Noel, ladies. All 0 of the ladies that are watching this stream. Do not shove random rocks up your body. That's not a good idea.
So, just know that you can't really go wrong with
Jesus Christ, I cannot believe I have to say that.
Turquoise can kind of get ruined in water, but you can just research it, and you can usually kind of into it as well.
You can just research it.
The third pillar of woman manifesting from the womb is
Woman
really embracing
manifesting
emotion.
from the womb.
So I love women when they cry publicly, which is so excited that that's becoming more and more acceptable.
I hate them so
Women's
much.
emotions and women's bodies really are undulating waves. And part of manifesting, woman-manifesting, is to realize that things are going to come in waves. My clients have always come in waves. My money has always come in waves. When I try and force it and make it all the time, like, oh my god, I have to make this amount of money every month. If I've made, I had a month where I made $15,000, and then the next month I made about half of that, and I was like, no, that's not fair. I was on this roll, and it was
this is Dr. Amanda Noel. We are literally watching a special class or seminar that she sells, by the way.
It's kind of like a roller coaster that keeps going up towards the sky, but you have to expect that emotions and money and even opportunities, and even like when you have the most quote-unquote stable marriage and everything is like, perfect.
Stable marriage.
You're going to like chip their tooth, or there's going to be some kind of emotional thing that comes up from your inner child's energy, or the journey is just to embrace the wave. So stepping into your divine feminine essence and really being...
Stepping into your divine feminine essence? Alright, we just need portals. We're getting cock-blocked by portals right now.
A holder of the divine feminine light. This is a new path. You're stepping into this now, and women around the world have not been walking this path for thousands of years. So just really having a lot of patience for yourself. Realizing that this is going to be a little bit new and sometimes even messy. Sometimes really scary. Like last Sunday's call, those of you attended, I talked about how it's perfectly okay and perfectly awesome to be afraid, because it means that you're on track, you're taking big enough leaps and goals, and it's not about avoiding fear. It's about just like accepting it and making it kind of as fun as possible and even laughing at the fear. So your emotions are connected. Fear is one of your emotions. It's going to be probably a bigger one. And just realizing that fear is going to come in waves and to just ride that. The fourth pillar of woman manifesting is really to go in flow time. So there's sometimes been times in my life where I've tried to force things. Like, I really want it to happen now. And when I try and force it, something will blow up. Like, my car will blow, like a tire, or my body will blow out, or a friendship of mine.
My body will blow out. I just exploded when I tried too hard at my business.
I get really hairy. I'm like, ooh, yeah, you know.
Yeah, guys, I would do 4 bingo streams a week, but my body would just explode. My body would just spontaneously combust if I did any more streams than I currently do. I would just die. Sorry.
I thought that I was really able to count on this person. All of a sudden, there's this big thing happening. So when you're living in flow in your life and you're paying attention to signs, synchronicities, and most of all, the feeling of feeling good. When you follow a feeling of feeling good, so that's the most simple thing. And that's probably, I would even write that down, the biggest tool to help manifest from your womb wisdom everything that you want.
What manifest from your
Activate
womb
wisdom.
wisdom?
Bliss. So whatever bliss means for you. Today I came back from ecstatic dance, which is obviously very ecstatic and blissful, and this morning it was like a 2-hour yummy dance ritual, and it was a little Facebook post of a picture of the community, and it's just really loving and beautiful music and people happy dancing. And there were moments where I was like, ooh, I'm trying to look good, and this doesn't feel like my bliss. I just want to look like I don't care. I don't want to care. And so I let go of trying to look good, and you know, I have this cute little outfit my inner child loves to wear, dress up, and be like, look how cute I am. So I was like, okay, let's have your moment where you look cute, but now let's let mama feel good. So I just started to like, I was called like dancer bait. Like I was like masturbating my bliss into my entire body. Not sexual, but just...
Oh. Oh. Oh, I hate women. I can't.
Like, yes, the music. You know what I'm talking about? I think you know what I'm talking about.
I think you know what I'm talking
trying to
about.
look good, and you know, I have this cute little outfit my inner child loves to wear, dress up, and be like, look how cute I am. So I was like, okay, you got to have your moment where you look cute, but now let's let mama feel good. So I just started to like, I would call it like dancer bait. Like I was like masturbating my bliss into my entire body. Not sexual, but just like... Yeah.
I was masturbating. But it wasn't sexual, guys.
Yes, the music.
Fucking...
You know what I'm talking about? I think you know what I'm talking about. I think all of us are very sensual women.
I'm so glad I'm gay. I'm literally
so
glad
really
I'm
using
gay.
Your
I'm
bliss
so
to
glad.
guide you. That good versus the should, but really like celebrating your bliss and marrying your bliss. So committing to your bliss, even if you have, like, my family was very anti-bliss. They would look at you and
My
say,
family was
"Why are
very
you putting
anti-bliss.
the only money you own into going to Burning Man and Hawaii and Bali in a year where you made $4,000. And somehow I managed.
How did you survive? You made $4,000 one year? How are you alive?
Manifested a trip to Hawaii. I mean, it was all crazy. I don't know. Like, I'm just a womanifester. I was able to manifest very, very well.
You mean you stole from your husband, Jack Rousseau, and you got him to pay for your travel so you could go to Hawaii and Bali and Burning Man and fuck other dudes? Because, I'm sorry, not just other dudes, other women as well. Because she has on her, like, pay-only platform, she has stories about how she went to Burning Man and she fucked women because she was temporarily, like, mad at Jack, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, access my divine feminine through other women. And it was this whole thing where, like, her and Jack were fighting, so in order to get back at him, she was screwing other women at Burning Man and other festivals. And, like, now this is telling me that she's been doing that with his money? Imagine being a big enough simp to support a woman like this.
Super poorest. I remember one day I was like, I need a new wardrobe, and literally outside there was like $2,000 worth of designer clothes, if not probably $3,000 worth of designer clothes. And I was like, this is so weird. And I'm going to Bali in like 2 weeks, and it's all kind of tropical designer clothes, and I have the cutest dresses. Oh my goodness. So the womb wisdom,
I want to die.
It gets amplified when you are happy. Your emotions have to be high.
I want to die.
So even if you're like this ball-busting businesswoman, you're not going to be tuning into your total womb wisdom potential. You're not going to be having the money coming through to its fullest because you're not actually in your bliss.
Keep in mind, she's talking about this as if she was like, you know, I'm so poor, like, I'm giving these seminar to women who are, like, disadvantaged, such as myself, we went to her website on one of these streams and we saw what one of her seminars costs. And her seminars are like $1,600 just to join this fucking Skype call. This is the recording of a Skype call. And she was charging $1,600 to listen to this. And I just... How do you justify being this woman? How do you justify to yourself or to others or to anyone being Dr. Amanda Noel with a doctorate that you gave yourself from your own accredited university, Aphrodite University? When I say that I have a PhD in crazy, at least I'm being satirical. But she's serious. Oh my god.
So
she's so serious.
Bliss tools, obviously, kind of obvious ones, is anything that brings an orgasm. This could be...
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I cannot. Bliss tools is obviously anything that brings an orgasm. I'm like in deep psychological pain. The suffering is actually like my existential, like this nightmare. I want to die. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream here. I cannot go on. This is worse than Cringe Bingo. That's not true. That's not true. On Cringe Bingo, we watched Cooking with Hoarders. If you haven't seen the stream yet, please go back and watch the VOD. It was hilarious. Thank you for joining us, boys. I hope you appreciate my light language activation and my anti-Dr. Amanda Noel stance on reality. I will be live on Monday playing Fault, a remake of Paragon. If you're here for conspiracy content, you don't need to tune in for that. That just gets VOD. That just gets views for some reason. I don't know why. That gets a lot of views, so I do it. And then on Wednesday, I will be doing whatever bingo sounds the most fun to me that you guys suggest to me on Discord. So either Murky telling me he wants to see something, or you guys telling me you want to see something. Whatever sounds the best to me, but Murky's decision has more weight because he gives me money. So, if you'd like your decisions in my life to have more weight, feel free to give me money. But in no way is that a requirement. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. I will see you on Wednesday.